Hey guys, Skibby here, and today in this video I'm just going to be giving you tips and tricks on what to do if you encounter a squad. Now first things first, I'm going to show you a clip that took place. I had a Mosin. These people shot at me. It was 3 or maybe 4 of them. I'm pretty sure it was only 3. And I had my Mosin. They had their big boy guns and their fat people armor, but just watch the clip and afterwards I'm going to explain into detail what happened. So what ended up happening was I I pretty much domed 2 of them off the bat, and the third one ran. I didn't know where he went. If I would have hit that one shot on him, then he would have died, but I missed that shot. So he got away, but the downfall of this squad was there was one of me, so they got cocky, and instead of playing strategic and trying to flank or use any sort of tactics, they kind of just sat there shooting at me and pushing me like idiots. Now, in the video, I move a lot. I move around as much as I can, because if you stay in one place, they're going to have a very good idea, and if it's an actual squad with any bit of common sense, they're going to swarm you or flank you, or just try to push in on you. So what I recommend doing is trying to move around as much as you can, and depending on how much of them or how many of them there are, try to get a better angle. If you have a Mosin or any kind of sniper rifle, what you should do is go fall back and then try to flank around either to your left or your right and just try to get distance on them. Because if they have an AK and you have a Mosin, you're going to be much better in the distance than up close with a scope. I managed to do it with the PU scope because I love the Mosin. I used it a lot. And again, these people were pretty stupid for not using any strategy at all. Now, what I also recommend doing is don't ever get too greedy for loot. If you kill 2 people, don't instantly go out to their bodies and loot it, because 9 times out of 10, their body's sitting there in a bush, just palm sweating, sweat dripping off his forehead, waiting for you to loot his buddy so he can just spray you down, take all your loot and your buddy's loot and run. So what you should do is just wait it down a bit. Don't really go to the bodies, just scout out, look around, make sure no one's no one else is there, and then try and get the loot as quick as you can. But usually, when I encounter a squad of 3 on woods or customs, what I try to do is, depending on what gun I have, let's say instead of a Mosin I had an M4. What I would do is, I would fall back a wee bit, not too much. I wouldn't run a whole marathon to get enough distance between us, but I'd fall back a bit, and then depending on where they are, what kind of cover they have, I would flank to the left or the right of them. But when I flank left or right, I try to go as far as I can so I know that they won't be able to see me, and then attack from that angle. And let's say if I took out one of them only from where I flanked, then what I'm going to do is either push up and then try to get behind them, or I'm going to go right back to where I was before and go again. The real key is to just keep moving, try to get different angles, depending on what gun you have. That's what determines whether you're going to fall back far and flank, or if you have a close quarter gun like an AK or an M4, you're going to maybe want to get a bit of distance between you, but not a whole lot, because you want to spray into them and you want to have enough recoil control that you're not going over the place. Now, this video was quick. I just wanted to give a few pointers because, a few of the friends I played with, every time we encounter a squad, they all die, and they do the same thing where they get behind cover, stay there, shoot at them, and then push up and ultimately die. I hope you got any sort of help from this video. If so, leave in the comments, leave a like. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching, and bye.